we're gonna be going on break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll get ourselves on to the next game, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I almost turned out the PS4 because I'm a total goober. Good job, me. But game running, and we will be back in just a couple. Hey, what are you doing? If you're here, that means you're not taking a break. You should be taking a break. I told y'all, you go get yourself, have a stretch, have a cookie, get yourself something to drink, and, do the thing while I'm doing my thing. So you should do that. I encourage you. Please, please, go. 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 Take a break. Alright, we are back. And pop over to stream. A little worried we didn't have any sound, but we do. And that's also not the controller that I need to use. Good job, me. Still doing that, I see. Spin around on the random. Because we got all these unlocks to get, so. It's Maggie. Fun. She's fun. Much easier to deal with the not really bullet hell of Isaac after doing the bullet hell of just shapes and beats. Actually, that's kind of fantastic. We're not going to keep it, but we are going to blow up some rocks. Oh, you suck. That's like the worst payout we could have gotten from that. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Don't even have enough money for a fucking utter weak sauce here. Shitty first floor. I got mysterious candy. Why did I even pick that up? I don't know. It's a garbage item. It's not even an item, it's a trinket. A garbage trinket. She's got like she's got the weird thing is like she's got the same stats as everybody else starting. I don't know why Maggie always feels so goddamn slow. I got some damage up. This is, you know, it's a slow build. That's okay. Oh, fuck you. I didn't even want deal with the devil. How about that? How about that? I didn't even want it. No sour grapes here. I am without the sour grapes. And it's spiders. Because of course it is. Game, you don't need to be this rude. There are many things that you could be, and none of them are rude.
I'm excited.
Sideways. I don't want mysterious candy anymore. Please go away. Please stop haunting my dreams. Oh, speaking of, Alice, how has dreams been working out for you? Have you found any Gex levels? Odd mushroom? That's actually pretty good. I haven't played it yet. Fair enough. We'll play it soon. Let me know what you think of it. Like the pseudo story modes that they included are actually pretty fun. That train level that we did was really neat. I can't believe Dreams is in early access. Oh my god, Kronos. You always kind of Kronos to like go for the throat. You think someone has made Animal Slop level in Dreams? Probably not. Like, I don't know what kind of creator base they have anymore, so... I think you're probably just gonna get mostly meme slop. That seemed to be like 90% of what we ran into. There's probably under 20 Yume levels, so you can trust them to make anything that you want. Uh, didn't we find like one or two Yume levels? I feel like we did, but I could be misremembering. Under 20 is still correct. Okay, you know, fair. That was really bad of me. I shouldn't have done that. Stand up. We never found any LBP Yume levels, right? I feel like we were looking for him, but mark this up, honestly. But you need to take it, so we will. On either of those? Emperor? Hermit? We can use Hermit. That fucks. We want that. That would be great for us. Are they gonna give us 15? Oh, you bastard. Give me 3 more fucking coins, or I will kill you. Like, the tears up is really nice, but it is such a pain in the ass to control the, targeting reticule. I think Thought Slime was wrong about Marked. It's overrated. I just need 3 more fucking coins. That's asking so precious. That's 2. Almost there. 1 more coin? Come on, 1 more coin from Mama. Let's go buying things with Mama. Room? Secret room? Fuckers? Fuckers? Secret room? Donation machine? Honestly, exactly what I wanted to see. That's not even a joke. This is actually a fantastic get for us. I am going a little bit harder than I need to. Because I can't help but ask for trouble. You grab that too. Was not great. We got Le Joker for La Alice. Joker's here for you, baby. I almost walked right onto those spikes like an asshole. Sweet. Now give me Headless Baby. I cannot tell you how much I wanted Headless Baby. I'm fine. We're not gonna make boss rush. That makes me really sad. Or maybe. What if we did make boss rush? Now we got a little bit more of a little bit more oomph here. Don't vomit on me, motherfucker. Just because you got 2 heads doesn't mean you're cool. We do need to bulk up on HP though. We're not doing good there. Listen how crumbly my voice is getting. Not for us. It's the Friday stream though. The Friday stream is always like, always kind of the worst for the voice. Hard to hit anything. Wait, what? Hold on a second, what? Alice, what are you talking about? What's the portrait cannibalism? Us! Boom! Tribute to Isaac and Shapes and Beats. But Subum, we actually beat the, we beat the boss. We beat the final boss. The pastry man is rendered flesh once more? Oh, Pop-Tart! Not portrait. Okay, completely different. I'm sure that's somebody's kink, right? Somebody's got to get off on eating Pop-Tarts. Hope you're doing well tonight, Soup. Hope life is treating you real kind. Or at least as kind as anybody can expect in this this bitch of a world. The American football tournament where it ends with the winning team eating Pop-Tart Man. Now, like, what exactly did Pop-Tart Man do to deserve that? And is it like a restaurant at the end of the universe situation where, like, he wants to be eaten? Is that one guy who's infamous for commissioning porn of white blonde women buying Wonder Bread? So sure, why not? I do remember the Wonder Bread guy. Not really well, but like I do remember that. It had to be white blonde women too, right? It couldn't just be like any woman. Was there a Nazi thing going on with that? Was that like... Was that some kind of Aryan bullshit? I kind of feel like it must have been, but... I took effort to walk into that fucking bullet. Like a chump. Like a fucking chump. This long. Stand up here? Oh my god. I'm gonna give that a read in just a second, Soup. I want to clear out this room. Because it sucks. It was a weird misogyny thing because Wonder Bread was involved in deforesting or some other nature abuse. So it's like, ah, yeah, she doesn't even know how much she's damaging the planet. Oh, eat that pollution bread. Stuff your cart with it. What? I. Or. Or why not? Like if you're gonna go if you're gonna be a creep, be a weird creep, I guess. Still more normal than the guy last year defended a groomer he did not know just so he could try to hit on her. That's just being a creep though. That's like not being a weird creep. That's just being a creep. Truly a pervert of all time. Oh, it's the curse of the lost. That like pretty much fucks our chances at boss rush. Honestly, like, why is Maggie so slow? It's not even just like the walking speed thing, because it's like not that slow for walking, but it's creep on creep. Commutations. Commutations? We were in fact talking about the animal slop. It's a lot. Decisions were made. I guess that's what you could definitely say is that decisions were made. Oh, communications. Fair enough. Oh, mostly I was just saying that I was like, I'm very confused about how they're gonna like wrap Animal Farm's culmination into a Pixar talking animal comedy flick. It feels real weird. Why you give me such crappy items? Game, you don't gotta though, is the thing. You could give me the good stuff, but instead you give me the crap stuff. We all better pull up. I'm not going to fucking Animal Slop. No. I'm not dropping any of my dimes on that. Show the giant corpse of the world that we want more slopified anti-communism. Like, it's still slop though, right? Like, it's still AI slop. I kind of feel like that's a big part of this consideration that we're leaving out a bit. It's not AI? Wait, I thought slop was definitionally AI. I thought that was the whole point. It just looks bad. Oh god. So they like living human beings chose to make it look like that. Slop can be used for other things, I guess. Could we just throw away more of our health? I think that would be pretty great. Could we just throw away more of our health? Yeah, like just like that. If we could keep doing that. It literally has pigs eating slop in the trailer. I mean, yeah, but that's what pigs do. Like that's like the pig's whole gig. I gotta say I'm a little surprised at how hard you're going on this.
Something's wrong.
Like Alice Goes All In on Animal Slop was not on my bingo card for 2026. And yet, seemingly, here we are. This sucks. This room is awful. Reminds me that apparently Monica Film should be in theaters around February. Okay. On one hand, I feel like I should go see it because, it'd be neat to see. But on the other hand, I haven't seen any of the Monica stuff since the OG. I feel like I'd be even more lost than normal. I wouldn't even be able to spoil it for you because like I wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. Which is kind of funny in and of itself. Oh my fucking god. Could we Risco, could you not? Could you not? Maybe? Have you considered not? Oh, we've already fucked for boss rush. God damn it. Well, at least they're giving us the HP. I thought the whole pig's whole gig was protecting the interests of the upper class. I mean, I thought the pig's whole gig was shoehorning itself into the upper class. Oh, unless you're talking about, like, cops. Are we talking about, like, the pig and Animal Farm, or are we talking about cops? Oh, okay, okay. I was a bit confused for a second. Mama. Just, if you could just die, that would be fucking slick. I feel like that would be pretty slick. I know what Animal Farm is. I saw the Peak adaptation where it's all live action animals with voices dubbed in. Wait, what? That sounds like a lot. That sounds kind of like a lot. Put up to Animal Swap 2026, dressed as a CIA agent, as a deploy reference to it being CIA-funded propaganda. I haven't seen that one, no. I don't think I've seen any Animal Farm adaptations. I've read the book, and that's about it. I realize that that's me coming off as hoity-toity, but like, it is just the literal truth. The look on Usher's face will be priceless. Oh, the Usher. I thought you meant like Usher as in like the hip hop star. Like what's Usher got to do with Animal Farm? The 50s one is some real Kino CIA funded propaganda. Does it have the Dulles brothers in it? Our run is not like nearly strong enough to get through Hush. I'm kind of cheesed off. I had this really great run the other day. Absolutely melted Hush, which was hilarious. But because it was my first time fighting Hush, like the run ended there. Because there's an actual ending animation that's associated with beating Hush the first time. Because that run could have gone all the way, and it did not, because I was stuck ending the game. I was le disappointed. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can't be taking silly ass damage like this. We will die. Also, these things fucking suck. Let me tell you, these things, they fucking suck. Luckily we got these black hole tears though, they're still useful. Animal Slop is gonna end with the humans and the animals singing together as they embrace how capitalism is great, and they sing, I don't know, some forgotten 2010s pop song. I hate how likely that is. That sounds deeply plausible. Do you think they're gonna set up a sequel? In a reasonable world, well, in a reasonable world, this movie wouldn't be happening, but in a reasonable world, I would say no. And clearly, we do not live in a reasonable world. Black screen, bold font, communism will return. I mean, they're not wrong. Animal Slop 2, Animal Slop meets 1984. You gotta stop calling it Animal Slop because, like, I'm not gonna be able to keep saying that. That's like a real weird combo of syllables. Yeah, I mean it's funny. It starts to get to be a tongue twister. It's funny adjacent. It's adjacent to funniness. Not helping in the syllable department. This is in fact the exact same problem that we have with Animal Slop. Thank you, Hierophant.
Bombs are key.
I'm not reading that. You give me too many words that are ending in P. As is gonna come on if we're not careful. Germs in my brain. Animal swill? New Thai and vodka soda. God, that sounds disgusting. Vodka goes with orange juice, cranberry juice, or nothing. Please just be the boss. I would just like the boss. You know, Bruce Springsteen. Got him back there. Bjork is joined the Iceland's public TV boycotting Eurovision. That's great to hear. Nice to see Bjork posting W's. It's Bjork. Wait, what? What? Do I want to know the context of Bjork dropping the N-bomb? Like, if you had asked me, like, top celebrities that you wouldn't expect to just drop a racial slur, I feel like Bjork would be on that list. Or would have been, at least. Yeah, like, I'm pretty familiar with the fact that Iceland is deeply, deeply white, but, like, not every white person's gotta be dropping the N-bomb. I've somehow managed to get my entire life without it. Ain't that hard. And I don't have, like, cameras on me. I'm not a public figure. I think she apologized. One would fucking hope. I'll give that the longer thing that you said a read in just a second. I need to defeat this baby, you see? There's a baby here that I must defeat. In an interview in the 2000s, she was talking about how she's not seen that much black people before leaving Iceland and used the N-word. I mean, okay, you're not wrong, Soup, but like, I'm not a public figure. I'm not somebody that people would be like waiting for me to say something completely out of pocket and then put that on like the front page of People magazine. I would think with that kind of pressure, that one might be even more likely to be a little bit normal. Although clearly that's not the case. I don't know where I would get that impression. Not as public as iconic famous people like Gamer Guys 2000 or Gamer Guys 20,000. Wait, is that a person? Who is Ludwig? Like, I know Felix, but I do not know Ludwig. And honestly, Soup, yeah, that's always the thing that's in the back of the head. But I kind of feel like we're so tiny that nobody would notice us. Which does feel like famous last words. Streamer guy in German and Northern Lion social circles loves to say the R word a lot. Of course he does. I still don't quite get like, I mean, let me think of how to phrase this so I don't sound utterly naive. Um, it just feels like that was one of the ones that most people seemed kind of on board with it just being, at the very least, gauche to use. Even if they weren't on board with it being like, yeah, that's ableist and shitty thing to say. It feels kind of weird that that's the one that's come back. Oh god, there's spiders. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, this ghost is still running around. That's cute. It's not the fact that, like, that part I understand. That's the part that I understand, Alice. Like, it just seems like there were already a plethora of other words that people were super comfortable with using in the same, like, lexis of words. I also used to own a game dev company that Germa worked for a bit and then died. My working theories for the weird uptick in general slur usage is that people using them now never stopped using them because they realized they were wrong to say. They just didn't want to be social pariahs. Now with the big swing culturally to the right, there's less consequences for using slurs now. So slur time for young and old. I mean, I think that's a pretty solid working theory. Although, like, I feel like that accounts more for, like, at least in my mind, again, I want to frame this so it's purely from my perspective and not like, this is a thesis that I have. Um, like, it feels to me like that would account for more things like racial slurs and, like, ethnic slurs, um, anti-queer stuff. Because, again, the ableist stuff, there was already a ton of things that like people were super okay with using already. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. like, your racial slurs were generally kind of socially verboten, but it's generally been like an ableism field day. Oh wait, shoot, I missed a bit from Ocelot. Kronos, are you gonna sleep well? That's my question to you. Are you gonna sleep well tonight? Because I hope you sleep well tonight. Um, Ocelot, I did see you come in. Okay. Bazinga. That's a word, yo. That's a whole word you just said right there. Like you get people going, "Oh, you're so upset at me." I'm just saying stuff for fun, and yeah, you just don't get it, do you? Oh God, like yeah, ironic ironic racism. No, you're okay. Uh, like it is a bit heavy, but like also it's still fun to be a little bit light with things sometimes, mixing things in. Furball Fox. Furball Fox, it is lovely to see you. I hope you're well tonight. Hope that life is treating you relatively kindly. And the same to you, Ocelot. I hope life is treating you pretty kindly tonight. As it is a first time, a quick introduction. My name is Disco. I am a 47-year-old. Oh my god, yeah, 47. 47-year-old American trans woman living in Tokyo. I've been here in Tokyo for 5 years. I've been in Japan for 22. And I guess that's like really everything I need for the introduction right now. My brain is in a couple of different places, but welcome to the empty room. I hope you're doing good. I'll scroll back up to it as soon as I beat Isaac Ellis. Because this fight should be over in like a second. It's pretty hot, but I'm chilling metaphorically. Wait, are you... Without doxing yourself, Ocelot, but like, are you Southern Hemisphere too? Oh shit, do we go fight Deli-chan? Because like, this is kind of a shitty run, but they did give us the portal to Deli-chan. Um... And definitely, what Soup said, like, we kind of like float between different degrees of heaviness as far as topics go. Alice says the anti-queer slurs are definitely coming back too. Yes, they are. Um, Racial slurs are definitely coming back. A lot of people are using a lot of anti-Indian slurs. I hate fucking that. Hate that. And Supit said, have you heard some of this shit anti-AI? People were coming up, just, yes. Yes, and I think that we talked about that. I feel like we talked about that when it first started popping off. You're in Western Oz. Okay. I don't know why I thought you were in the States. For some reason, I had that in my brain. Oh God. I don't know if I want to know about young Sheldon. They give an origin story to the Bazinga. Did it need one? Was the world slavering for an origin story for Bazinga? I always thought it was just a goofy thing that people said. We're gonna get hosed by Deli-chan, by the way. Like, absolutely, we're gonna eat shit. I never watched Big Bang Theory or Young Sheldon. I totally missed out on those. All right, let me hose this boss, and I'll keep what you just said, Alice and Ocelot. I hope they give us like at least a couple of decent items, because we're gonna be struggling here. But it would be nice to get a win on Deli. I haven't got one on this account yet. This file. There we go. That's kind of cool, actually. Did you know that there's an episode of Young Sheldon about Young Sheldon being almost killed during an anti-communist witch hunt? What? Funnily enough, I have a faux American accent, so maybe it came across in my text. Might have done. I could have been mixing up like a dozen different things, though. Honestly, you could tell me anything that happens in Young Sheldon, I believe you. It's a thoroughly alien show. Like, isn't it just, Big Bang Theory Jr.? It's meant to be a prestige comedy drama, but it's fucking Sheldon's spin-off show. Fuck. They don't have a laugh track, so... Like, none of the jokes land, because nobody knows where they're supposed to laugh at them. That's kind of funny, actually. It's a story. It has a story arc about Sheldon's dad cheating on his wife. I guess. I guess. And when I think of comedy, I usually think of adultery. It's the funny sin. I think this is Mrs. Cooper walking in on Mr. Cooper with his mistress. Mr. Cooper. Bazinga. Well, they gotta stay topical, Alice. And everybody knows there's nothing more topical than French politics. Like, I thought that was just a given. The bombs is... At least we got the Mama Mega to make this a lot easier to get through. Because the void is some kind of bullshit to actually navigate. Oh, we got socks. This reminds me, thank you to Charlie Hebdo for being racist New Year's. Good old Charlie Hebdo. They didn't want us to forget about him. They're like, we could be racist too. We still got it. Oh! I mean, we gotta take this fucking thing eventually, is the thing. But this could be a real bad idea. This could be a real bad idea. Oh, God, Alice. Wow. Oh, I don't think this was ill thought out. This is, yeah, like, I knew this was gonna be trouble, but... We're gonna eat so much shit. We are at 2 hours, yeah. I mean, well, we're getting really close. We should have enough time to maybe, maybe get to the Deli fight. You are not Deli You are a jerk. Well, have noticed the funniest thing because when tragic shooting happened, everyone, French, POC, and leftists, I had to go, yeah, this is tragic, but please don't worship these people. Like, their clan racism levels, and they got ignored. Was Charlie Hebdo engaging in hero worship? Oh, magician, that's actually kind of cool. Oh shit, there's a nice I'm drowsy pill. We could do something with that. If we find another one. Which, to be fair, we probably won't. How is it like, it's... Deli-chan is always in the last boss fight every time you want to fight him soon. Ick. Sounds lovely. And by lovely, I mean god-awful. Alright. We're gonna destroy Deli-chan. It'll be great. I actually hate to say it, but we're doing pretty good. I think we got this jackass stun locked. Okay, we no longer have this jackass stun locked. Like, I did not think that this was a winner, but having the giant ring of flaming death, turns out that's pretty good. Turns out that you can accomplish a lot with the giant ring of flaming death. Anyway, Bazinga! I mean, we Bazinga'd the fucking Deli-chan. That was fantastic. And just in time for the break. I'm not gonna make us watch that sad ending, because that's a very sad ending. Wait, did I not unlock Apollyon? Oh, because we haven't beaten Hush. Wait, no, we have beaten Hush. What the fuck? What the fuck, Apollyon? Oh, Hirunda, lovely to see you. Hope you're really well. I am gonna go on break, but I will be back in about 5 minutes. And I encourage everybody to get yourself a stretch, have a pickle, or a snack. Oh god, I hope not, Alice. I hope not. Oh, it's the Mangler! It's the Mangler!
Finally, I was soloing.
Excuse me about what happened tonight.
What did happen? You pissed it off.
The organism is growing at a geometric rate. By all accounts, it's at least 1,000 times its original mass.
I want that organism alive.
それは必要にただ食うために襲う グローブ宇宙からの不明物体
Leviathan. The Russians deliberately sank that ship to protect themselves.
There is no record of its sinking.
Maybe to protect us all.
No report of its mission.
It's not like anything I've ever seen before.
Help me. It could have rested here for an eternity. Now, someone has unleashed the terrifying secret of Leviathan. Rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Why don't we have a Valentine party? Yeah! Yeah, a party! Does anybody want a beer?
You're invited to a party for lovers. But be careful. You may lose your heart. In this town on Valentine's Day, everybody loses their heart.
It looks like Harry Warden's back in town.
In the town of Valentine Bluffs, there are many ways to die. Take your pick. My Bloody Valentine.
Hellraiser. Satan's done waiting.
Where you going? The party's just begun.
Night of the Demons.
I'm calling the police. Demons. No.
The Geek.
Starts this Friday at selected theaters near you.
On this island, in this building, through this door, Down this hallway lies the most frightening experience of your life. Prepare yourself for they came from within. What are they? Raging demons that must be exorcised. Bloodthirsty creatures that must be killed. Or incarnations of absolute evil. They came from within. They possess men, women, and children, and drive them to acts of unbelievable horror. No one is safe from them. No power on earth can stop them. The only escape is death. They came from within. If this picture doesn't make you scream and squirm, you'd better see a psychiatrist. Quick. Rated R.
In 1998, 6 million violent incidents took place in American high schools, including 29,927 teacher fatalities.
Alright, we are back. Is this class in 1999? I think it is.
The Board of Education
My class, baby.
the solution.
He knows when you're sleeping. He mangles you when you're awake. I think he'd mangle you when you're sleeping, too. I think he'd be okay with that. Oh, he mangles you awake. Gotcha. That was my misread. Good call. Oh shit, we got a planetarium right in the first floor. That's kind of weird. Hope we get a key. Oh, I am not a guy, but I am streaming. Pleasure to see you. I was on break, so you know it happens, but extremely not a guy. It would be difficult to get to be more not a guy than me. Oh, we got a key. We got a key. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good tiers up, so I think we can roll with that. We don't really have... I don't think we've got any unlocks with Isaac, so... We could go for the Cathedral, because I don't have the Cathedral unlocked as a regular deal. Love to get that red heart. But it's probably not going to happen. Okay, that was really shite damage. We're not going to do that again. They gave us money. The sweeties. The sweaties. Now what I would like is just a real simple, real smooth, high damage run. But I don't have to think about how sleepy I am. Oh, we got a bot. Alice, if you can see the bot, can you smack the bot for me? Yeah, I think actually I will go for that HP. Hey, sexy! Is that our first spot of 2026? I could have sworn we had one earlier, but... Give me some fun toys. Like, fun toys? Please? That? Not a fun toy. I feel like we was robbed. That is more fighters, which I do not need. I do still stream LBP. I almost said LDP. Thinking too much of the Japanese politics. Come on, give me something good. That is not what we need. Yeah, that was gosh, was that like 2 years ago? We're still doing we're still doing community levels every other Friday. I just download them from the dry archive. It is a shame that they're not on the servers anymore. So we don't have the scoreboards. But we also don't have the lag from the servers, so there's that. January 2024. Cancer? That's fantastic. That's a big win for us. Okay. Like, not what I wanted to get, but it's also not bad at all. Like, I think we can make this work. We just get a little bit more HP. Top 10s? I mean, if you're playing Isaac, like, eventually you're going to be talking about how happy you are that you got cancer. I do need to be real careful though, because like we only got that 1 HP on us. It'd be real easy to die. That would suck. Cancer is such a good trinket though. Like, just the flat +1 to tier stat is kind of absurd. That one image of the smiling star with the confetti, but instead of saying officer down, it says got cancer! Yatta! Remember playing LVP on a 3G USB modem? At like 2 FPS and rubber banding for days. Good times. Good times. It does sound like a very classic LVP experience though. Did you do a lot of like online play? How do you play community levels on LVP even when the official servers are down? So, if you've got a... This is actually a garbage item, but like I do need it for the pickup. If you've got a PS3, you can download level save data from a site called Zaprit Fish, and then you could just load that data onto your profile, and you could play the levels on your moon. There is LBP emulation for 1 and 2 on laptop, but my laptop's not really strong enough to handle it. And also what Supum said about the custom private servers, those also exist. Oh, does it? I didn't realize they that LBP3 was working on the emulator. Blah blah. Of course, there's always LBP PSP. Wait, is LBP PSP still online? Or is that just for emulation? Oh, about emulation. Okay. This list is like such a garbo item. Like, yeah, it can give you a stat up. I'm not taking fucking marked again. Look at that. That's deeply unfun. I remember trying to make a level on LBPPSP and rage quitting. Doesn't LBPPSP only have like 2 layers? That sounds miserable. The controls are super wonky because there's no right stick? How do you what? Did the PSP not have a right stick? I even owned a PSP and I cannot picture it in my mind. It only had a single left nipple. I mean, I'm sure somebody still loved it. You still love a gal with only one nipple. He tried. Vita has 2 nipples, though. I never got a Vita. Every now and then I am, like, tempted to pick one up.
2 of diamonds.
PSP is awesome. Like, I don't know. I don't doubt that it is, but, like, I'm just so bad with handhelds. I never stick with them. And that's the big thing that's kept me from picking up a Vita for fun. PSP was great, but the controls didn't do it justice. I remember having, I had Everyday Shooter for PSP. That was kind of neat. I'm trying to remember what other games I had for it. I had one of the Prinny games. I know that. Oh, these are trash. I don't need either of them. I found the DS was easier to pick up and play for a short while. I had a DS and I used it exclusively for a kanji dictionary. But I did use it a lot for that. It was really good because it had the touchpad that you could write with. So it made it really easy to look up kanji because you just write them in. Oh fuck. That was crummy damage. I didn't need to take that. Oh, jelly beans! I got your mail. I haven't had a chance to respond to it, but thank you so much. And I'm glad that you had a safe and happy New Year's. Did you watch New Year's Evil? Classic movie for the New Year's. Did you brain aged your brain? I did not have brain age. I had like I had a couple of games, but that I never really played. And then I had that kanji dictionary that I used all the fucking time. But I didn't have the brain training game. I just keep sitting there, like, directly in front of the evil damage dealing whatevers. God, brain, like, words. Why are they so hard? I like that I'm making basically 0 cents. It's fantastic. I like the PSP not just because of fun 2000s multimedia device, but it was kind of a PS2 sequel. The same kinds of really cool original games came out on PSP after the PS3 came out. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Stream is tomorrow, and I still have New Year's fog, but we'll see the Critic of Nostalgia soon. That sounds like a threat, honestly. Oh god. I didn't need to do this room twice. HP is nice though. Sun's Habit is honestly kind of garbage for us right now. It's the only official way to play Outrun 2006 on portable, so it's an automatic 10 out of 10. The video being the Animal Farm one, because yes, we've all seen the Animal Farm one. The guy making fun of himself. Oh, I haven't watched that one yet. No. Also, I keep forgetting that I've got D6. I always forget that I've got D6. I know I thought using... Well, I mean, I guess that worked out for us. God damn it. I think at least we don't need to do boss rush on Isaac on this profile. I think we've got that unlocked. I mean, if we could make it and steal something, that's always a good thing, but we don't have to, like, push for it. The guy's been doing that bit of being a angry internet reviewer for 5 years. He's got like 20 videos of the Angry Reviewer series. I kind of feel like it's pushing it just a bit too hard, though. Forgot to leave an offering for Santa Christ? What's he gonna do? Like, leave you some fucking nails? Does Santa Christ put like nails in your stocking if you're a good girl? Okay, actually that would be kind of fucking metal. I still don't want Santa Christ to visit, but like that would be kind of metal. Do I believe in Santa Christ? I do not think so. I was about to say you're thinking of Carpenter Christ that I remembered. Is Carpenter Christ a dyke? I am making a Japanese pun, by the way. I'm not sure. Santa Christ is a creation of critics, so who knows what he's capable of. Oh, is this like part of a bit? Oh my god, Nisco, you're gonna die because you keep on taking silly ass damage. It was a nostalgia critic character. Okay. I was very confused there for a second. His first movie, Kick-Assia? This is what he named his movie? I feel like you've got to earn that name. I don't think you can just call your shit Kick-Assia. I feel like you're gonna end up looking like a goober. Yeah, that's fine. Because we could pick up Spun, and Spun would be pretty good for us. At the end of Kick-Assia, the film where the nostalgia critic and invades a real micronation of Malaysia, where, fun fact, left his workers to semi-die in the hot Nevada desert, everyone joins up and says, I believe in Santa Christ. And it includes 49 different cameos from random guys. Also, your point about it being Doug Walker is well taken. I keep on getting Nostalgia Critic and AVGN mixed up. Like they exist in the same spot in my mind. They're part of the same canon. That's pretty funny. He filmed in the summer Nevada heat and did not bring any water bottles? Did he get arrested for, like, endangering life and limb? Because I feel like that's, like, willful endangerment. Is James Rolfe not pissed off all the time? Is that, like, not his entire bit?
Two of spades.
I mean, that's... Every Nostalgia Critic film has 200 different Nostalgia Critic almost killed me stories. A guy got sunstroke and the closest hospital is a 2-hour drive. He just left the guy in the desert while filming? What? How is this man not, like, being sued into oblivion? Or even into Skyrim? I don't know if that joke works. I'm gonna say it anyway. Every creator had to pay for their flight to Nevada, including everyone needing to pay for their hotel. This guy sounds like the biggest douche to ever douche. Kind of like an Uber dude. I don't want glaucoma. Glaucoma is just kind of trashy. I will take $3 bill though. It's fantastic. Low-key offense to douches. Douches are valuable. Just ask any bottom. Yeah. I keep on throwing away like all of my HP. Surely this will not come back to harm me. Is the method like killing your actors? Because I mean that's some kind of method. Nearly killing your actors. Not 100%, not totally, just almost. I mean, I guess it's a horseshoes and hand grenades kind of thing, isn't it? If I'd ever seen The Princess Bride, I could do the joke about nearly dead. I know there's a nearly dead joke in Princess Bride, I just don't remember what it is. Why haven't I watched The Princess Bride? I don't think any particular reason. I do remember that at one point in my life I found Fred Savage to be kind of insufferable. I've seen the inconceivable bit, and like that's the best part, right? Like the poisoning scene. The wrap-up party was a party at some low-rent arcade they found. Everyone had to pay for their food. I swear there's a person who became a VTuber that appeared in Cassia. Oh no. That's probably why they became a VTuber, so they didn't have to show their face. Because then people would know. They'd be like, oh shit, that's that person that was in Kikassia. Like these are both pretty good, but I don't know if we need. I kind of feel like. Oh yeah. Okay, that's much better. That's missing page 2 is not much better, but like not bad to have. Nostalgia Critic does not own the Nostalgia Critic rights to his childhood friend who. Oh right. Like he sold the brand off. Remember you telling us about that? Are the rodents of unusual size squirrels? On account of squirrels being rodents? Because then I would be very interested. They're larger than average rats. I mean, rats are pretty big. Like just out the gate. Larger than average would not be insignificant. Everyone, when they first meet the critic, was like, hey, critic, who's this random guy controlling everything alongside you and your brother? And he told everyone that the guy they thought was their boss was not actually their boss, but a secret guy. A secret guy was their boss. I'm gonna have to watch that eventually, I guess, but like I don't know. I've got very little patience for things that I find um, aggravating. Like, it's hard for me to sit down with something as a bit. Like, we've got to pick it up because eventually we have to pick it up, but this will actually crash the game if I use it. So unfortunately, we cannot use it. But maybe also fortunately, because it would probably make people sick. Maybe the subathon also maybe that was like an SPC thing. Yeah, they're trying to scrub people's brains or something, so they just play the Nostalgia Critic on loop until everybody's brains just like completely erase the last days of memory. Reminder? Any particular reminder? See? I mean, a genius plan. I know Nostalgia Critic movie is 4 hours long. That's that's a lot of James Rolfe or Nostalgia Critic, whichever one he is. Wait, Nostalgia Critic is Doug Walker. James Rolfe is the other one. Yeah, I told you I keep on getting mixed up. Linkara is the Lightbringer? Wait. All 4 hours is him in a green screen in his house? It was originally going to be 7 hours long? What? That's, that's, that doesn't sound healthy for anybody. Like, at a certain point, you could just do it like a regular YouTube episode at that point. Oh, he was just a kid when he made it. Okay, like that, I feel like that puts a little bit of a different spin on it. Like, I thought this was something that he made as a grown-ass adult. I feel like I can forgive a certain degree of gooberishness from actual children. Now, who's this Linkara dude? Is that just Nostalgia Critic friend? I just ran directly into that enemy. Like, just straight ran right into him. Guy as in someone in that orbit, or like guy as in this is a persona that Nostalgia Critic used? I feel like those are different things. Separate guy. Totally different dude. Be forgiven for thinking these are the same people. They are in fact very similar. However, one, as you can clearly see, has a bad mustache. The other, a bad goatee. Completely separate. Nostalgia Critic is a libertarian from Chicago. Linkar is a former libertarian guy from Minnesota. He was an actual libertarian that hated taxes until the first Trump election. Did Trump make this person start to think that taxes were maybe okay? He's now normal, aside from the chaser stuff. Mama. Now, if we go down to Shoal, we could get the knife unlocked. That would be pretty good. I do that. Minnesota, become normal. Hey, I know good people from Minnesota.
Strength.
Why? When did that start? I'm afraid to test it by trying to step on those spikes. No, I can't though. I really should not have picked up the, should not have picked up that, I don't know what that's called, Bloody Pact? Blood Oath? I don't know if we actually have that, I don't know if we have the HP to just burn every floor. If they could give us HP though, that would be pretty great. I'll check out what you're saying about Linkar in just a second. Just a guy in his 40s that reads superhero comics in his Minnesota sofa for money. He's like harmless in the grand scheme of things. Besides the chaser stuff, he's not said anything sus in years. Well, I mean, maybe he's growing up and moving on. God dang it. Blood Oath might have, like, really fucked up this run. Might have been a real big mistake. Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Alright. If we get out of this fight without taking damage, which is a bit of a big ask, but... I saw the stuff about seeming harmless and not saying anything sus in years. I think we're okay. I mean, we might as well take everything. Ooh. I mean, we still might as well take everything. But... like, we could kind of generate HP with a nail. Just very slowly. Roll with this. I don't know if it's enough, but...
Tears up.
might just barely be able to pull this off. Which would be deeply funny. We are gonna have to squeeze a little bit. Oh, okay, give me a sec. He's only dated trans women for like 10 years, besides current partner, and normally I wouldn't think that's weird, but every time someone mentions the possible chaser stuff, he seems to name search it and block the person. I mean, that's not great. I think that's much of a get for us. He's mostly known because his videos were still like extremely storyline heavy. He's Batman number 69 or some shit, and then has a 2-hour long movie storyline about oh no. And he's making money doing this. Kind of wild that, like, that's a viable career path, but... the economy is hitting Milwaukee restaurants. Oh shit! Beans and Barley is closing? Oh, no way! That's like a fucking institution. People are pretty wrecked about it. I can imagine. Like, it's been around forever. And that does sound really goofy, Ellis, but I mean, on a scale of like 1 to uber Nazi, it's feels a bit of like, yeah, sure, let him have it. Not strictly like directed at you, but just more of a kind of like response, I guess. Beans and Barley sounds like a folksy British crime-solving duo who are also lawyers. It is unfortunately a pretty decent restaurant in Milwaukee. And has been around for pretty much forever. And is pretty lefty. Like lefty gathering hub kind of place. Next thing you're going to tell me that Rochambeau's is going to close. 50 years, no shit? Like, I knew it'd been around forever, but I hadn't realized, like, that degree of forever. God dang it. Like, really didn't want that, damn it. Rochambeau is still slinging caffeine. Are they still doing those fucking, are they still doing the poetry nights? Alright, I just sat there and, like, let that bomb explode in my face. Which, amazingly, was not how I was supposed to play that. I keep on seeing little bits of this, like, evil Linkara thing, Alice, and they make basically 0 sense to me. I would not like to do a victory lap because it is almost time to go to sleep. Oh shit. They give us the fucking portal. I mean, we gotta try, right? Maybe? I'm not angsty in 20s. I haven't been drawn to it. Oh, no, no, no. Like, my not understanding is not your fault, Alice. Like, it's very much the lore's fault. Alright, let's, like, we want to breeze through this. We will most likely die in the Deli-chan fight, because, like, we do not have any HP. But, we can at least try for it. But we definitely want to make it quick, because I can't be up all night like I was last night. That was all kinds of problem. I was super duper tired this morning. It totally sucked. Please, give me some HP. Like a soupçon of HP. I think the best bit in the May and Hazel thing is where they use their faces every time the Nostalgia Critic movies zoom into some trans person who was in them while not out as trans. They also had to censor several of transphobic slurs in those films. That is nice of them to, like, not put transition faces, like, on full display when the person in question would probably not want that done. Oh fuck. Okay, it's the Deli fight. Not when we wanted to have it, but it is when we got it. We are so fucked. We are deeply, deeply fucked. God, our DPS is like fucking trash. Ah! Yeah, I figured that. I figured that was gonna happen. Um... Run had to end sometime. And we did get 2 pretty big unlocks sorted, so I can't really complain about that. Get us on our wrap-up screen, because a girl is sleepy. So we got just shapes and beats sorted, and that was pretty cool. It would have been nice to have it done last night so that we could just we could have put it in the one run and done playlist, but still, like, it's a pretty short game. I do actually recommend it if you're not photosensitive and you don't hate bullet hells, because it's a lot of fun and the music is absolutely fantastic. Isaac stuff was fun as always. Don't really have any complaints there. I 100% miss both the AVGN and Nostalgia Critics, so I'm pure as fresh snow. I mean, you know, that's are there any factories in your neighborhood? Because fresh snow might not be very pure. Why do you keep on telling me that the encoder is overloading, Obs? Please stop telling me that, Obs. There's nothing I can do about it. Right. What do we got for Administrata real quick before anything explodes? Nothing really. I think next week, maybe we're gonna start. I don't know. Next week or the week after, we'll start Zelda. Yeah, Obs is just being weird. It does this sometimes. I don't know why. Thank you as well. Thank all of you. I do appreciate the deep dive into Nostalgia Critic because I don't really have a lot of the background beyond what we talk about here, so it does help out a fair amount to get like context. Um, yeah, like I don't think there's any news otherwise. So before my voice completely collapses, I'd like to ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you are getting all of the hydration and electric eels that you need. Like bleached linens. Okay, just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Um, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere, because it's all pretty toasty down there. No snow down there right now. Do try to get at least one meal in a day. Doesn't have to be good food, but it does have to be food. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are. Y'all throw me off my game. You're important, got value. You got folks out there who love you and are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. And I'm one of those folks, but I'm only one. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at this Go About Safisco here in Tokyo. All of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigasamidota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.